Hi guys, we are live. Let's just see if there's some people here, and then we can just start. So you guys better watch the replay anyway, so it's all good. I kind of slipped the gun a bit, but it doesn't matter. It's all good. So you guys, you want to watch this right to the end because then you're gonna get an overview of why I've gone for this coin. All right, and it's an altcoin. So let's just start, and we'll get through this. Let's just add this. So this presentation, this information that I'm about to share on this live stream is for educational purposes only, and not to be taken for financial advice. Do your own due diligence and don't come back to me later being a crybaby. I am warning you now that you can lose some of your investment or all your investment. Only put in what you can afford to lose. So don't put your rent money in, is what I'm saying. So this is what I believe. This altcoin is going to reach about 20x by the end of 2021 and 100x by 2024. Mind you, with that 100x valuation, we're going to have to be in the trillions with altcoins. So, you're going to need time. So that's the bad news. It's just going to take time, okay? But, what's 4 years? It's nothing. So we're going to deep dive into this project and evaluate the critical factors that lead to altcoin success. So I'm going to take a little bit of a leaf out of the ICO Gold Rush handbook here with this one. And there's a lot of people that get into altcoins and they just have no clue what to do, and they usually get involved in these scam projects. They do their money in and they basically just piss the money down the drain. So when I looked at this project, I wanted to make sure that it was like the real deal before I kind of talk about it publicly. Although we have talked about this before. These are some of the factors, in no particular order, that I use to evaluate a project before, obviously there's no guarantee that this project will actually, or any project will actually go through. It depends on the people running the project, but these are some good points to understand. We want to know who's behind the project, okay? We want to know the team. We want to know the problem they're trying to solve, the use case, the coin supply, partnerships, money that they've got to develop the project, scalability, and community. So let's go to the next point. So what is the altcoin that I'm talking about? Let's just go to Facebook, see if there's actually anyone watching. So if you leave a comment, you probably already know what it is now because I've obviously left the link above the live stream, okay? But just hear me out, okay? Because don't go investing in anything before you get a accurate, synopsis of what you're dealing with here, okay? This is really important. There's so many programs and scam coins out there. People have no clue. So this is the altcoin that I think this is gonna give like massive returns. All right, I'll explain why in a minute. And if any project's going to succeed, it's going to be this one. Like there's going to be other projects that are going to succeed, like Chainlink. I think this kind of Chainlink's going to do really good. Tezos is going to do really good. There's a bunch of them, but I think this one's a really good project. So we actually got into the ICO. We launched I got into this in January 2018. I made a small profit on it. Didn't make much. It was selling for 12 cents back then for 1 theta. So this is the market cap now. It's roughly 278 million, and the volume in the last 24 hours is 119,000. Wow, that's a lot. The supply is 1 billion. Circulating supply is 870 million. So basically, about 87% of the supply is locked up at the moment. That's locked up through various ways, staking nodes and all that sort of stuff. So this has been around for a couple of years now, and it's going. I'll explain this huge peak in a second. So it's the 34th biggest crypto, and so that's good to know. It's because when you have a crypto coin that you're going to look at investing in, like, you don't want it to be in, like, you know, 400 or 500 on crypto market cap. You want to see that there's actually some substance behind it, and this is ranked 34, so it's in the top 100, which is a good sign. So there's actually two tokens. There's the Theta token and the T-Fuel, and they both kind of work together, and I'll explain that in a second. But before you run off, I'll show you how to get this for free. So just stick around. I mean, the link's already up there. I kind of posted it already, and then I realized I posted it. So you can actually get free T-Fuel coins if you click that link. So what is Theta? Theta is a decentralized content streaming platform. They're trying to solve the live streaming problems today of poor quality, skyrocketing data needs, and centralized and ineffective system. The T-Fuel is a second token. It's like a gas token, similar to, guys, I guess, like Neo, VeChain. They've all got gas tokens. It's a gas token of the Theta network. Theta Fuel is a native token on the Theta blockchain. T-Fuel powers on-chain operations like payments and relays, or sharing video stream, or for deploying, interacting with smart contracts. Relayers earn T-Fuel for every video streaming they relay to other users on the network. So you can actually download what they call a what's it called? It's a node, and you can then actually earn some T-Fuel by doing this. But you can also earn it through other means, and I'll show you in a second. So this is the team behind it. It's a pretty stellar team. Mitch Liu, founder of, he's had other successful projects. Tapjoy, he's a Stanford graduate, BS Computer and Science Engineering. Then we got Li Jilong, he's also PhD Computer Engineering. He developed modern patents and technology in VR streaming, and also Ryan Nichols, which is Chief Product Officer, Director at Tencent of WeChat app. If you don't know what Tencent is, then you've been living under a rock. It's the greatest. Tencent is the biggest stock in history to ever go to return. That's what Tencent is, or WeChat. So he designed and launched virtual currency systems and a variety of platforms. So this is the blockchain team. It's a very competent team, very experienced. They got quite a large team. They got quite a lot of media advisors as well. In particular note, we've got Steve Chan. He's on the media advisors, and he's, if you don't know who he is co-founder of YouTube. And also got Justin Can. He's a co-founder of Twitch. So there's a lot of talent here to advise the project to see, make sure that it goes in the right direction and successful. They also got blockchain advisors here as well. So they kind of recruited the best to make sure that this project goes forward. So this is the roadmap. It's also good to look at a roadmap of how successful they've been so far, and where they're pushing to in the future. If they don't have a roadmap, or they don't have a white paper, then they're probably a scam. So what's the use case? The use case is a decentralized peer-to-peer video library, a new native blockchain powered by users. Do you remember library, guys? Remember library? It's so clunky, and it's just really irritating to use. Well, this is like the kind of like the decentralized YouTube, if you want to call it. Okay, so viewers can earn rewards as Theta Fuel for sharing excess bandwidth and resources. Viewers are now rewarded to participate in the network. 2, higher quality, smoother video streaming. A decentralized peer-to-peer network delivers streams effectively globally and reduce cost of delivering video streams. Video platforms no longer need to build extensive infrastructure, means more innovative and unique business models. So the applications, it's an open source network protocol, open to all developers and partners to build a Theta network. If you look at open source, I guess it wouldn't be open source, but if you look at apps, just look at what Apple did with the iTunes. They basically allow developers to build on top of that and release apps, and that's kind of how they built their network larger. I mean, Google did it first, so that's how they kind of built the infrastructure out and get people to create dApps that do all sorts of things instead of their team doing it. They allow the code to be open source, so then people can build on top of it and create apps and dApps. So the decentralized dApps, video platforms and content providers can build specialized dApps for their audience. And number 3, multiple content verticals such as EA Sports, music, TV, movies, distant learning, peer-to-peer live streaming, and power the new next generation entertainment. So if you want to sum it up, we're basically looking at a decentralized YouTube that's actually working, not like that shitty platform called Library. So Theta, the supply coin, the coin supply is basically 278 million, and the circulating supply, as I said before, is 870 million. What's here is important to note is the total supply is 1 billion. It's not like Ethereum, where Ethereum's like 20 billion. I mean, you can stake Ethereum and lock it up, but like it's not really gonna make a difference because there's 20 billion coins. With Bitcoin, there's 21 million. Okay, with Theta, there's 1 billion only, and 87% of them are already locked up. So the supply is being strangled. Okay. Also, you want to look at liquidity and pairings. This is also very important because, first of all, you want to see if there's a lot of volume, and also if you've got coins that you've earned through Tfue and you flip them to Theta, you want to make sure, or Theta to Bitcoin, you want to make sure that you can get out of that coin and what they call liquidate it. Okay. So change it to Bitcoin or change it to fiat or whatever. And so as you can see here, the pairings, Binance, there's a lot of liquidity there. They're paired up with like USDT, Bitcoin, BNB, Ethereum, USD. There's a lot of pairing, so you can get out of it very fast, literally. So you don't have to worry about having the coin and not being able to sell out. Okay, when you earn your free Theta coins. So I kind of missed this, but this was the mainnet, which was launched 2 days ago, and as you can see, this huge spike. That's why. So the mainnet, the second block, or the mainnet 2. Their blockchain is like they run smart contracts on their blockchain, which are they're basically the same. They're different blockchain, but the smart contracts can kind of are the same with Ethereum, so they can integrate with Ethereum's smart contracts. So the white paper, it's very detailed, and how they reach consensus, how the mechanics works. It's very, very detailed actually. How the nodes run, the different types of nodes, why they do what they do, how they stop attackers coming into the network, and double spend. So it's just all that's in the white paper. Again, it's very detailed. So scalability, transactions per second, Bitcoin is 7, Ethereum's 50, Theta is 1,000. So scalability is pretty good so far. This is only the second mainnet. So this is really important, guys, when you talk about when you get into a coin and you want to buy and invest into it for the long term. I hope this is not get rich quick, okay? This is not going to happen like overnight. Okay, this project is why I like it, is because it's long term, and there's some big backers, and they have the money to develop the blockchain and to develop the infrastructure. They've already got a Theta TV, which is like, that's massive. It's growing like crazy, but they also have the money too. So they have the money to develop the project. If the foundation or the people behind the project don't have the money, they won't be able to build it out. So it might be the greatest project in the world, but if there's no money, the project is not going to go anywhere. So with this, there is money there, okay? So they can build this long term. And when you invest in this coin, it's going to be a safer investment. This is very important when you're picking or investing in altcoins. So there's some big capital investment that have gone into this. Sierra Ventures, Venture Realty Fund, also Samsung. You look at Nirvana Capital, Elf. So there's a lot of big players that have already invested into this, Sparkland, and so you don't have to worry about the money. They've got the money to develop the blockchain. So these are partnerships. So these are very important as well, because you want to see that the project's like, it's got really good reputable partners. And we're not talking about BitConnect here with some fake logo putting like the MasterCode, was it the Master or the Visa logo on their website. We're not talking about that crap. We're talking about real partnerships, okay? So Samsung last week announced that Theta are going to have their flagship, they're going to have the flagship Galaxy S20 phone will be shipped preloaded with Theta's streaming service to customers residing in the United States. This deal will see Theta embedded on the Samsung Daily interface, which is slated to be updated to all existing Galaxy S10, S9, Note 10 and Note 9 devices, spanning more than 75 million phones. That is huge. We also got the Theta Parta TV, which was like Sliver TV, but then the app. So this is like apps that are launching on the Android TV, bringing T-Fuel rewards. So basically what this means is people can watch these shows and Theta Network alongside with popular Android TV set-top boxes including Amazon Fire, TV Stick, NVIDIA Shield TV and Roku. So basically people can actually watch this on their television and earn Theta rewards or T-Fuel. They also have a partnership with Google. Google doesn't actually call it a partnership, but basically I believe that they invested something like $5 million, and they also are supporting the infrastructure, cloud infrastructure with the data streaming. But they also are they're actually one of the enterprise nodes providers. So yeah, to see Google behind this project. I mean, Google also behind Chainlink as well, and a couple of others like the cloud computing side of it. So they're providing the infrastructure, if you want to call them a partner or not. So these are the platform partners, okay? So these are the people that are using it now, developing it now. So this is also really important in the community, because if you don't have this technology out there, if you don't have the cryptocurrency out there doing what it's designed to do, then it's just not going to get anywhere. So it's like you have to have other platforms using Theta for it to grow as a network. So there's some big partners here as well, and that's only going to increase the visibility of the coin, and it's going to grow the network over time. Okay, so community is very important. That's how you grow a community. That's why you see all these coins in the past, these scam coins like OneCoin and BitConnect. The reason why they grew so big is because people invested into that, and that's why they grew. All right. Obviously, now we're just building a brick, a house on quicksand, but you know. So this is basically the streaming service. This is the you can go there now. Just click the link below or above. You're gonna get some free data, okay? And you just open up an account and you start watching videos. You're gonna start earning these coins, and then you can. They're gonna, once you watch more videos and start participating on the actual network, you know, on the actual website, you're gonna be able to earn some T-fuel as well, and then that T-fuel you'll be able to basically convert to money. So Theta has got quite a bit of traffic. Theta TV, it's got 257 million visitors a month. It's globally ranked at 144,000 on Alexa, 54,000 in the US. So it's getting some traffic, guys. So this is like the new kind of, I guess you want to call it Twitch, if you want to call it that way. So you want to get some Theta fuel, you can get it free. All you need to go is this link here, bit.ly/ngavin, and you are going to get some free coins to then basically start create your account. It's free, and then you can start earning some coins. Okay, so basically what I see is this is a better version of Library, and a much better version or a decentralized version of Twitch. Okay, so that's the thing I like about this project, because it's got a lot of things they've already like developed, so you're not having to come in and guess like, is this project a scam, was it new? It's actually not new at all. It's been around for a while. So if you go into the Theta TV, you can just start watching these, like go into these live streams, and you can actually just start watching them, and you're going to see, if you look up here on the top right, you're going to start to see these coins accumulate. Okay, and these coins you can use to participate. You can use these coins to participate in stream giveaways and earn more. Okay, so you can earn roughly, you're starting to earn about 10 coins per minute, and then you can convert these to T-fuel. So I'll have to do a later video on this, on how to update the T-fuel side of it to this. And what I'll do is I'll pop this on what do you call it, YouTube as well. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just click the link below and then just get your free account. And also, once you get your free account, what I'll do is you can post this on my YouTube video. Okay, so you just go up here and then just scroll down to referral link on the top right. Once you get your referral link, just get this referral link and put it in my YouTube video below it. Okay, so people can use it, and you're going to get coins. You both get coins. Send your friends the code below, and both of you will earn these items. All right. So if you're watching this on YouTube, do that. I'll repost this video on YouTube later, but you guys are probably watching this on Facebook now. All right. So I think that to sum this up, there's a lot of development with the coin. I'm very happy with the progress so far. The Theta TV is already developed. It's getting a lot of traction. There's already 250,000 people that have already started to use this platform. So basically, it's like a decentralized version of Twitch, if you want to call it. Okay. As I said before, I talked about the advisors. There's some big names advising this project. Very competent blockchain team, and also the leadership. Partnerships with Samsung. Going to release these over their new all their new phones, or their was the S20, and what else? We got Google. We've also got this going out in Japan as well, in some streaming services they have in Japan. So it's going to grow over time. I'm not saying that this is going to be like the be all end all. I'm saying that it's got a lot of potential to one day be worth a lot of money, and I'd like to be there collecting some of that moolah, because what I'll do is I'll divert some of my Bitcoin to this, but only to get more Bitcoin. All right, because the way I look at it is this: Bitcoin is it's like the store of value, okay? But and it's long term. I think it's going to remain number one. But you got to ask yourself the question: this, like again, what I said about Bitcoin. Don't put everything into Bitcoin, but don't put everything into Theta as well. Just diversify your portfolio. Obviously, Bitcoin's going to be in my number one bag, but you got to ask yourself this: whatever altcoins that you go into, if they've got a potential of making 100x by 2024, Bitcoin's not going to do 100x. At the most, I think Bitcoin's going to do be about 200,000, maybe, give or take, by 2024. I think that this has got a potential to do 100x. So it's like, what is it now? Theta is now, what is it? 32 cents. If we multiply that by 100, it could be $32 in about 4 or 5 years' time. Now, keep that in mind too. For it to do that, the total market cap of cryptocurrency is going to have to be into the trillions. Okay, it's going to have to be in the trillions for that to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to be $32 with a billion supply. With the current circulating supply in market cap, which is 264 billion, it's just simply not going to happen. It's going to need to be in the trillions and trillions and trillions for Theta to be an 100x coin. Okay, so it's going to take some time. So once you understand that, then you can just base your assessment. Again, this is not financial advice. Just do your own due diligence on it. I'm just here to present some information for you. If you want some free coins, just click the link above, get some T-Fuel, have a play on their platform. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fast, actually. It's not as laggy as freaking Library. That's so laggy. So potentially we'll see what happens in the next, I guess, coming months and years with this project. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to click the subscribe button and leave a comment below. Click the thumbs if you enjoyed it. Click thumbs down if you didn't enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Catch you guys later. Have a great day.